pluses in this game. But Dragon Knight tends to, in some games, not care. Especially if you can play the game faster than the TA. Like both, yeah, he invaded this decagon, but he doesn't
It's bigger and bigger.
every game.
And now they've got the enchant that was on Echo's Ball Lightning Vortex. Echoes has Epicenter here ready, but the concussive shot, the blood grenade, and the arcane bolt. Bobica gets first blood, beating out the Epicenter. So finally a first blood. But what kind of comes next? Like these teams
Both lane?
very content.
Yeah, minute 7 comes next, I believe, after minute 6, and that's the Wisdom Shrine.
Shiro losing his courier, but stealing the shrine. Stealing it for himself, too. Planet gets the other one.
Zeal, and a kill.
Ooh, all right. Echoes comes in and gets something on the board for them. Shiro going for the Desolator, and that's what he really would have loved to get his hands on. He's almost got that first Mithril Hammer for that. He'll look for these runes, and Ball Lightning in. Vortex and the silences. Bobica with that level 1 of the Ancient Seal, but the Burrow Strike comes through. They're looking for the Sharpshooter, zigzagging away, and it lands. So he's broken, and he should be dead.
He didn't have ult anyway, by the way. So the break, he was zigzagging super hard. It didn't really matter too much. Like he had the wisp.
Damage.
It's of course the damage is what matters.
There's the arena down, and they will try to control Fly here. As they've slowed him up, they spear him back towards their tower, but away from the team, a little bit dangerous. Another Ancient Steel, and the damage now onto Mew, but he's still alive. He's trying to stay completely alive, but Bobica gets that kill, and they take away the life of the Mars.
Because that's the 101 play when you have with Dragon Knight, right? Like every single game, around the 10-minute mark.
Good call. Should be an easy one. Planet's starting to kind of come online here. He's feeling himself with the Sharpshooter. Not quite showing the lane, and Jakiro, all this is going on, he's just taking over, looking for some farm. Ooh, Ball Lightning into the Ice Path, but they've got the Ancient Steel. With the Rolling Thunder, Echo's gonna die. What else can you catch in this? Not looking like anybody, and it ends up being a trade of support for the mid.
Bad engagements, like whenever you are jumping an Enchantress, you feel bad. Skyrat. Oh, the push to the low ground.
Oh, whoa. Silence, Ancient Steel again, Mystic Flare with the Vortex, that's the combo. And looking even further for Planet, potentially. They're bringing all these heroes over. Bushwhack comes out, that lands on a Zeal, and they'll just let him leave. But here comes Tia Ming. Bottom lane, they've got this silence. It's onto the Templar Assassin. There's a fight happening over mid, but you lost Shiro. That's not worth it for the Enchantress again.
And they have a BKB on DK, so maybe it's actually time for Dire to make a move.
Yeah, kind of expecting that.
So that's not the blink.
All over the place, and that is a quick kill on Echoes. They've got the BKB on TA, so they might feel confident, but this may be a little bit of overconfidence that comes in if they don't have everybody here, and Echo's not going to be around. He's still trying to get his BKB. Ice Path, Bushwhack, they've got some decent damage. Sharpshooter, BKB, it's late. Fly really can't go into that. Mystic Flare with the Vortex, the kill is successful on Innocence. Burrow Strike and the Spear, they get the Aegis out of the hands of the Storm. But there's the arena. Meteor Hammer down. Echoes is dead. These heroes are stuck in the arena. Zeal ends up going down to the Meld Strike. BKB popped by Shiro. Fly doesn't have his own BKB, but this BKB is going to run out on this TA in a moment. They're going to be able to jump back in. Blinks, successful. Emo still chasing. Sentry's going to be placed out. And they're going to just not catch Planet. But Fly not able to do much in that fight. That being said, the side of Team Tidebound maybe not getting everything that they want. Blink, Dragon Tail, they've got the stun of the TA, but there's the Spirit Connection. They've got the Silence, gonna be on the Templar Assassin. They get Shiro, Meteor Hammer dropped in, they still don't kill Fly. Oh, not a successful kill. He ends up surviving. Now they'll go for Mars, but the Spear hits onto the sky. Bobica ends up dead. And DK survives. Maybe take a fight on your own terms and sharpshooter. Link, spear. Doesn't throw him on a
Mars,
retreat.
though.
He was just in a bad spot. Builds himself up, has the BKB. He's going to have to run for Fly. Fly throws down the arena. He's still alive with the bulwark, but the ball lightning and the Zeal rolling thunder is in. They lose this Mars. Think about going in on the edge. Hunter's Boomerang, Epicenter, being fainted. They have the opportunity to go into Fly. They've got this
There's
MKB.
no
They'll go to the Burrow Strike. They get the Epicenter. Now they're going to go into Fly. They've got the Ice Path to land, but Shiro, he's not bothered. They ball lightning into the Ice Path. They've got themselves Zeal. That's going to be 3 down on the side of Yakult. Tidebound don't need the Mars.
That's... I mean, it's good you get the core kill, but you cannot fight after.
You again caught. And this Ancient Steel Yule's alive for now, but the Meteor Hammer and the Remnant is down. They get the kill on an EU. They're going to look for Echo. They need help. They need somebody here. But Trap, BKB, Echo going to Burrow Strike away, but still, dead to the Arcane Bolt.
Yeah, of course it's good. Like, whenever you're playing into that hero. The smoke is good as well, though. They might find the supports down bottom.
Will they find both of them? That's the question. They look for one, they glimmer the other, and now Ghost Scepters. Hoodwink trying to get out. They caught Emo. Oh, they get this kill onto the Storm, and now this falls apart. They finally get Hoodwink, but Bobik is dead. There's a gem on the deck. The BKB, the TP attempt out, and the Burrow Strike looking for a +1. They've got the Yules out of the Pangolier. Zeal is going to be killed off here as he will try to roll up and roll away, and TPs. Maybe he doesn't die. Oh, nice God, I thought he was dead, but gets into the Rolling Thunder and the roll-up. Doesn't have to just be your supports, especially when you're playing with supports that don't really get into the center of the fights.
Speaking as a true AA enthusiast.
Oh, for sure. Oh, God. Ice Path, Fly already burning out. He's going to lose that Aegis. They get the kill onto the Mars. Epicenter, not enough damage to get the kill onto Boba. Just get the Ancient Steel. Is going to be through out of the Sand King. The BKB is going to be used by Emo. The damage coming out from TA, though. He's used the BKB pretty early. Burrow Strike on the way back with the BKB be popped by Echoes. They go to the buybacks from both the Jakiro as well as the Mars. They only got the kill on the Skyraz. Shiro is in. Vortex and everybody on him. Shiro went in for what? Did for 100. Where was the follow-up for that?
They get huge range too, so gonna be interesting this next fight. Smoke is good from Dire.
They'll go in. Oh God, Ming was there, but then he wasn't. Arena BKB starting to run away from this DK. Maybe they're going to reinitiate. Mew thinking about going in. He's got the blink in 5, but there's the Hex. It's on a Fly. Rolling Thunder coming through. They'll try to get themselves a turnaround with the BKB and the Nullifier going out onto the Sand King, but there's the Dragon Tail. They get the kill on the Planet. They'll take him out. They'll look for the Epicenter. They've got him. Fly in trouble. He doesn't have a BKB anymore, and Steel taking a lot of damage here from Shiro. Down goes Fly. Shiro with a double kill. The chase is on for the Sky, but they won't quite catch him.
That's what we say here, you know, if you hiccup.
Ooh. Yeah, that's true. Full lightning with the Vortex, but they go to the arena. And TA lost that Aegis pretty quickly, but this is a dead Emo. BKB, Echoes now looking in, Rolling Thunder coming through. They've got some decent damage from this Sky, but it's just not enough. They're going to lose Ming. Shiro's got that E-Blade Burrow Strike now. They're trying to maybe drop down the Meteor Hammer on these heroes, but they stop that with BKB Popeye Fly, but Shiro is in, trying to get this kill, and will take out Fly. No buyback available. Down goes Zeal. GG is called. Tidebound take game number 1 over Yakult.
I mean, all the tips to Echoes. This man was silent for the majority of the game, but by the time you go through the Mars, like, sure, you kill him. He ended the game 2-6-17, right? Like, it's not great of a score, but by the time you kill him, you're losing a lot of your own members as well. So the Emo SF, I mean, good lane for him. Like, you get a lot of burst magic damage versus the TP, versus all of these heroes.
Not really having a place to be able to go.
And he's late as well.
And he might die.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Grenade, if they get Cogs, he's probably dead. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. He can't TP with Battery Assault. Not available, actually. So maybe he can just TP, but it would set him up for dying anyway. Yeah, TPing not really an option, just a long way to go to...
And these heroes, once they get like level 6 on supports as well, Shen and the Clockwork,
How do you kill anybody?
Especially because of the hand of God.
This might be a kill here. They've got the shackle. They'll have the power shot kill. And now they hit the pulverize. And Warpine Raider throwing a seed shot over. And now thinking about the trample. This is bad for Primal. But again, Emo. Oh, shackle. It's always the one in the back. But Planet juking this. Oh, this rolling thunder. And he ends up surviving. But Innocence is dead. Echo's next on the list. Doesn't matter that the Windrunner survived if you're going to lose your Ember.
Is she going to survive though? Weaver is still on a hunt.
Dust. Shackle doesn't connect. Onslaught in. And we'll try to go to the trample, but the time lapse is available.
I think, like, yeah, they have a 5k lead 11, 12 minutes in. It's massive. But there are ways of playing for Dire.
Shackle. TMing will eventually die here to Echoes. That's a way to start it off.
It's like one thing that I would say about these heroes. Like sometimes you have heroes that are really utilize the haste on SF. Diffusal on Tango.
Broken has the inhibit, so nowhere for Innocence to go. The Shackle connects. They've got the cogs, and they will lock down the Jakiro.
Haste Ember is one of those heroes that can carry almost any sort of a game if he has a good time.
Nowhere for him to really be able to go. Hookshot actually gets blocked here by Fly, but the cogs are in. It doesn't matter. New's dead.
Terrorblade Manta is completed. It's flying out.
Good minutes for the side of Tidebound can do wonders for them, but it's not going to happen here. Requiem comes in, hook shot. They'll save the Chen. Don't even get that kill. They do get the Aegis out of the hands of this Weaver.
Terrorblade, though.
Can they find more? Terrorblade's in trouble. Pops that Manta, needs a Thunder somewhere.
Oh.
Cannot find it. Zeal ends up dead. But losing the Terrorblade, the only hero having a decent game so far for you, is going to feel awful. Yeah, he got shit on so hard by Eminem that he had to leave rap.
Yeah, that's the one. What?
A little pulverize action. This is another kill. That's the Pangolier. That's not bad.
I'm not sure why. What's the...
Yeah, what are we blocking here? BKB, as I said, all are healed. They've got the shackle. They don't have the damage. Now the turnaround is available for them. They'll do the damage onto Innocence, and you gotta leave. Power shot, that goes off. Shackle's not gonna matter. They're losing both supports on this one. That was a very aggressive play. It does force the BKB from the SF, but you also use BKB on New, and you just don't come away with anything. You need to kill him before he's able to get his own BKB off, and now Primal's just dead. There's nowhere for him to really go. And Fly's got a third for his team. This is the first fight in a while that Tidebound's kind of flubbed. Again, you've got the openness of this fight. 20 seconds left in the Aegis. This is certainly a time where Dire can take advantage.
Oh, the TB. This is danger.
Ooh, TB. Immediate Thunder. And then trying to get the kill into the Clockwork. Finds him first. Fly in a really bad spot. This Gale Force doing a lot. This Aegis, though, is going to be there for him. It will. So the timing is not exactly right. The Requiem flies in. These raises are going to land, and Shakiro's in a bad way. Sleight of Fist here, and Chains Guardian Greaves comes out from Bobica, but they go in with the onslaught. They've got themselves the damage coming through with the Hand of God being used here by the Chen. Echo's in trouble. Remnant to the right. He's trying to survive. Has another Remnant, but he's slowed up. Emo's going to be ending up dead. They get the kill on Neo. They're taking the Primal. They don't have themselves the Thunder. Shiro's dead. 75 seconds, though. Buyback. Fly able to do whatever he wants in the fight after using that Aegis. Steering Chains onto Zeal. They were trying to get a kill here onto Echoes, but he's able to survive.
He's got the magnifying monocle unleashed, by the way, tier 4.
Echoes? That is insane. The Requiem flies back. He is already dead. They need to bail from this fight. He's got no buyback. Jakiro. Primal going for a refresher. Ember going for that Ags. And I believe Ayaskadi for now finished on the TB. Jumping in, look for the Requiem, but the Force Staff back means this Requiem's not that great. They've got the root. It's on to Fly. Rock Toss connect. Shackle doesn't. Planet standing his ground. Ice Path is there. Onslaught, pulverized, hook shot, a little bit late. They get the Aegis. So now they're going to look over as TME is going to be taking the damage. He's got the Spirit Vessel on him. They're going for Fly. They go to another Requiem. But again, it's really not that great. It did get Echoes, but he might be able to Sleight of Fist and Requiem out of this one. They get the Ice Path as well as the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. The damage coming in. They're in trouble on the side of Yakult. They get the kill on Emo TMing. Fly trying to stand his ground going up against Shiro. Shiro still has this Thunder, though. If he gets in too much trouble, he's just going to Thunder, and he will. So now, time lapse used. Ice Path there. Neo's gone. And now they'll look over as Echoes is the next target, but the Shackle connects onto Zeal. He is taking so much damage from Shiro as another Thunder. He's level 25. Fly's dead, and Yakult are falling by the wayside. This family tree is getting timber cut down. Zeal's gone, and now it's going to be a full team wipe for the side of Tidebound, and they have brought this game back from the brink. Move in. Shiro's got an amplified damage. Onslaught, Remnants coming forward. BKB, they go to the Lotus, but it's not going to matter. The damage coming in from Shiro's not going to be enough. They're trying to get it out. Fly, he's in a bad spot. He's got to be careful. He's trying to stand his ground against Echoes. They go to the time lapse. Now the Rolling Thunder comes through. They hit the Hex. Oh, they look for Terrorblade. There's the Force Staff and the damage. No, he's still alive for the moment, but the hook shot, another Force Staff. He'll turn around, goes to the Thunder. The Lotus Orb's not going to matter. They get the kill to TMing. He just fought back. Echoes, though. The shots from Fly. Sleight of Fist. Shiro gets that kill on an Emo. He's got no buyback. Ice Path on a 3. Pulverizes there. Down goes Zeal. Oh, no. It's all crumbling for Yakult. They have curdled here as they lose everybody again. This might just be it. They don't have Weaver or SF.
This is over. They're going for the throne. Pango can buy back, but Pango with the Chen does not definitely defend this base. GG's called.
GG. Tidebound with the comeback against Yakult to take the 2-0.
I honestly saw this going game number 3. The way the lanes went, the way the early fights went, the way that they were just taking control. I mean, the end all for them. Even if they lose the Terrorblade, maybe they could continue fighting or creep skipping and stuff. They wouldn't lose it, but winning this fight definitely wins them the game.